Beloved, pause right now. Don't scroll. Don't rush past this. If you are hearing these words at this exact second, this moment was not accidental. Something beyond timing aligned you here. This is not fear. This is not pressure. This is a call, a quiet call, a sacred interruption. Take a breath. Let your shoulders drop and listen, because heaven is reaching for you right now. Beloved, there have been moments lately when your spirit felt restless without a clear reason. Not anxious, aware. Not afraid, alert. You could be doing ordinary things when suddenly your heart leaned forward, as if something unseen had entered the room. Moments when time felt slower. Moments when your thoughts went quiet, but your awareness sharpened. You felt it in your chest, in your breath, in the pause between thoughts. That wasn't imagination. You woke up at strange hours, fully awake, heart steady, but mind alert. Not racing, listening. As if your spirit knew something before your mind could explain it. You brushed it off. You told yourself it was stress. You blamed it on overthinking. But it kept returning. Because heaven does not shout to get your attention. It nudges. It waits. It returns again and again until the moment is right. There were signs before this moment, small ones, subtle ones. A message you almost watched, a thought that lingered longer than it should have, a conversation that stayed with you days later. But life interrupted. Notifications pulled you away, and you told yourself you would come back later. Yet here you are now. Because some messages are tied to timing, not convenience. They wait until your spirit is ready. And readiness has nothing to do with perfection. It has everything to do with openness. Beloved, the waiting season you've been walking through was never empty. It was active, just unseen. While you wondered why things felt slow, heaven was rearranging paths you could not yet walk. While you questioned closed doors, protection was happening quietly. While you felt overlooked, formation was taking place. You watched others move ahead. You saw doors open for people who started after you. You celebrated them while wondering if your time would ever come. And still, you stayed. You kept your heart soft when bitterness would have been easier. You kept believing when evidence was thin. You kept choosing integrity when shortcuts tempted you. That mattered more than you realize. Every delay strengthened your discernment. Every disappointment deepened your wisdom. Every silent prayer anchored your faith. You weren't being ignored. You were being prepared. Some things you wanted would have crushed you if they came too early. Some opportunities would have pulled you away from your true assignment. Some relationships would have drained the very thing heaven was trying to grow in you. So heaven slowed the pace, not to punish you, not to test your patience, but to make sure you could carry what was coming without losing yourself. The waiting wasn't absence. It was alignment forming quietly. Beloved, before anything changes around you, something has already changed within you. And this is important because heaven always moves internally first. You may not have noticed it all at once. It didn't arrive loudly or dramatically. It came quietly, steadily, gently. You started responding differently to things that once shook you. Situations that used to steal your peace no longer have the same power. Words that once cut deep now pass through you without leaving the same wound. That is not numbness. That is grounding. You are no longer reacting from fear. You are responding from clarity. There was a time when every decision felt heavy. Every choice felt risky. Every pause felt dangerous, like you might miss something if you didn't act fast enough. But now, something has slowed you down, not in a negative way, but in a rooted way. You are learning to wait without anxiety, to pause without panic, to trust without needing constant reassurance. That is growth. You are no longer driven by urgency. You are guided by discernment. You don't feel the same pressure to explain yourself to people who cannot understand your journey. You don't feel the same need to prove your worth or justify your pace. You are becoming comfortable standing still, because you know movement will come at the right moment. This is what happens when identity settles. When you know who you are, you stop chasing confirmation. When you trust your path, you stop comparing timelines. When alignment begins, striving fades. Beloved, this inner shift is the evidence that your season is changing. Because heaven never releases new weight to an unsteady foundation. You are becoming steady.
Beloved, what is approaching your life is not chaos or confusion. It carries intention. It carries order. It carries weight. And it will unfold in layers. The first layer is unexpected favor. This favor will not come from exhaustion. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to chase it. It will arrive quietly, almost casually. And then you'll realize how significant it is. An opportunity that finds you without effort. A conversation that opens a door you weren't even knocking on. A response that comes faster than anything before. You'll wonder, why now? And the answer will be simple. Because now you can carry it. The second layer is restoration. Not everything that left your life is coming back. Only what belongs to your future. Some dreams you thought were buried will rise again. Not the same, but refined. Some visions you released will return clearer, stronger, and better aligned with who you've become. Even lost time will feel redeemed, because wisdom replaces regret, perspective replaces pain, and purpose replaces confusion. Nothing that truly belongs to you is missing. It was only waiting. The third layer is deep peace. This is the part that will surprise you the most. Because you've lived with tension for so long, peace may feel unfamiliar at first. You may even question it. But this peace doesn't disappear when challenges show up. It doesn't collapse under pressure. It stays. It settles your breathing. It steadies your thinking. It reassures you without words. This peace is not circumstantial. It is positional. It comes from knowing you are exactly where you're meant to be. And when peace arrives first, blessings follow naturally. Beloved, this is where everything comes together. This moment matters because readiness has finally met alignment. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You arrived on time, even if the journey felt long. The seasons that drained you are closing. The chapters that shaped you are complete. The path ahead is opening, not suddenly, but surely. You don't need to force the next step. You don't need to rush ahead. You don't need to fear being left behind. What is meant for you will meet you where you are. Your role now is not striving, it is staying present. Not chasing, but remaining open. Not proving, but trusting. You are learning to move with peace instead of pressure, with confidence instead of control, with faith instead of fear. And that is why what comes next will feel different from anything before. Because this time, you won't lose yourself while receiving it. This time, you won't shrink under its weight. This time, you will be able to hold it with grace. Beloved, you were never forgotten. You were never delayed by accident. You were being formed. And now, you move forward. Not louder,
Not harder, but aligned. And alignment always opens the way.